Welcome to another exciting adventure of surviving the wilderness with your host, Hiker Lou. Today, we're going to get down to business. Going to get right to the point of what I'm trying to attempt to do for you today. What I would like to do, incorporate it with a tarp, using a tarp as a shelter. What we would like to do is to get a half A-frame with overhang tarp. I want to drop down a mosquito net to drape over a little miniature cot bed I'm going to be building with little pieces of wood here. This is all the purpose of keeping off the ground when you're sleeping, because no matter what you do, you're never going to keep the bugs from crawling on top of you. You're always going to have something crawling on you. No matter how good your system works, you're going to have something crawling on you. But what I would like to do is to demonstrate to you how you could elevate yourself off the floor ground, and especially in the summertime when you have a lot of mosquitoes and all kind of bugs that can crawl on you. So that's the whole purpose of this video, is showing you how to elevate yourself from the ground. You can work in the winter just as well, so you don't have to sleep on a cold floor. This is not an extreme survival video. This is basically the things that you may carry with you in the outdoors that you could utilize to the best of to your knowledge. So, okay, here we have a tripod. This is the first stage in getting the cot. You've got to make a foundation to keep you off the ground. Alright, this is what it looks like. This is a tripod. We're going to make 4 of these tripods. Then we're going to lay the 2 6-foot lengths of wood as a bed frame. Then we're going to come sideways with a whole bunch of little pieces of wood to sustain us on that. Usually when you make these cot beds, I would assume that you are carrying a mat, a sleeping bag. That makes it a little more comfortable to lay on, unless you really don't have anything. I guess that's going to have to do, but at least it keeps you elevated off the ground to keep most of the bugs from crawling on you. Like I said, once you're out there, there's nothing you really can do. It's not 100% proof that you're not going to have bugs crawling on you, so get used to it. If you're going to deal with the outdoors, get used to bugs, insects of all kinds. This is also good for the winter time. If you don't want to make a hotbed, which you dig a trench and you burn a fire and put little coals in there and you cover it up, and it keeps the ground a little warm when you lay on top of it. That helps in the winter time. This also is not a bad idea to keep yourself elevated off the cold floor. Okay, this is a good little system that you can learn. Take this with you during your hiking adventures and camping adventures and try it. See how you like it. I'm going to show you how it's done now. Watch. This is the first tripod out of 4. Okay, what I want to demonstrate here, you really can't see me too well, but you can see what I'm doing. You're not shooting rabbits. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. What you do is you take your rope. Basically, you have 3 sticks laid down parallel, side by side. Take a rope, make a loose knot. Okay, not too tight. Double it up again, just to make sure it doesn't come out. Okay, there you got it. Little knot. Hold on to your rope. Take this one here, flip it over. Okay, you want to flip it over, open that up. Okay, kind of flip between the 2. That's it. That's why you leave yourself enough space in the string so it doesn't pop. And basically, that's what you got. Go. Let's see, tripod here. You want to keep something. Keep it where it's going to stand up for you. And you want to tie it off. It doesn't matter how you make your knots, or whatever system you have that works for you. God bless you. That's all I can tell you. I'm not here to tell you this is the only method that you can make a tripod, as long as it can sustain the weight. And what's a good idea is to you want to dig a hole, trench out a hole, and get it in there. Cover it up. Do the same one here. Kind of put it in the hole. This one too. Just give you an idea. bury them a little bit so they don't slide on you. You don't want them to slide. And once they're in that dirt, that's where they stay. And this is another this is the third tripod that I made already. We're making a total of 4 tripods for this bed. And this is definitely going to be very useful in the summer months to keep you off the ground, so the bugs don't, tear you up. Okay, so this is the third one I have. I have to make one more, and then we're going to start. I'm going to show you how to get this bed together, and then we're going to get the top. Okay, here we are. We're back. I have the tripods. They're all laid out. This is the first stage of getting this top. This bed, this cot bed. Okay, these are the first stages of where we are. Okay, I have all 4 tripods erected. This is for the cot bed. Okay, so now what we want to do is get these pieces of wood that are these tripods into the dirt where it doesn't slip on you. So what you want to do, take a knife, you want to trench out a hole, tap it a little bit, help it along here too. It's getting in the dirt. This one here. This type of setup takes a little time. If you're not racing against time to get your camp set up, and if you have plans of doing this type of system to elevate yourself off the ground using a homemade little cot bed, I suggest you give yourself a little extra time. Don't rush it. That's like I said, if you're not racing against time, like the sun's going to set, you got some kind of storm coming, do whatever you can to get your shelter up. And make sure you always have available any kind of kindling and tinder if you need to get a fire started. So just keep in mind, okay, this is going to take a little time. It's not something that you can set up really like 1, 2, 3, but this is something that you can accommodate yourself out while you're hiking and camping to make your hiking adventures a little more pleasurable. So this is the first stage. You have a good maybe 6 foot lengths of wood, maybe a little more. You can always trim them off. I don't think that mosquito net is going to drape over these long pieces of wood I use as a frame on top of the tripods, but take a look. Okay, my best advice to give to you is try, if you can help it, not to cut up live trees. Try to find anything you can that's dead already, but strong enough to hold your weight too. Alright, and what you see is obvious what I have here. This is all dead trees and branches that I had found. I didn't cut anything, off of a living tree, okay? Unless that's all you have and it's the only option left. And if it's a matter of your life, you have to do what you have to do. But try to remember, just find any scraps of wood you can find out there that's already dead. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, what I did manage to find is a nice dead piece of wood. You can see how long it is, give you an idea. Alright, and this is what I'm going to cut up to put behind me on this cot bed. I just need a few more pieces, and I found something really nice here. Just a piece of. Okay, we're back, and we cut up all the pieces that we're going to be laying across the cot. This is going to be putting over here. Alright, so behind me is the cot. What I want to do is tie down a couple of the sticks that are coming across the bed frame, just to secure it so it doesn't fall and collapse. Alright, so this is the next step I'm going to show you. I have these little ropes here.